The real reason most supplements are illegal. So there's a lot of supplements that are legal, but there are also a lot of supplements that are illegal and not for human consumption. And most of the time, this is because they really work. And a lot of supplements that are illegal and not for human consumption uh, are so effective that it has an effect on certain markets like the health industry, which is corrupt, certain industry. So once you create a solution for a problem that generates income, it affects the income of certain companies. Okay, so every time there are many problems in this world, and every time a solution is created, it affects the companies and people who are benefiting from the problem. Just like cars can already drive on hydrogen peroxide, so water, with a certain effect, and then it creates energy. Or there are different ways than gasoline or diesel to make cars already operate. Okay, but there are certain people who are benefiting too much from the monopoly of gasoline, and therefore all these cars are still operating in a very old way, because we are not capable of moving to the next phase of evolution and make our cars drive on on different in a different way. The same is with the current healthcare system. So there are already a lot of cures. There are already a lot of supplements, medicine, for the body, also for the mind, that can cure many diseases. Okay, like depression can be cured, um, if you use the right supplements, if you use the right habits. I've already done it to myself. I've already cured myself like 8 years ago. If you need any help with that, click on the link below. I will teach you everything. I will not go in depth in the substances that I've been using and the things I've been doing. Uh, but in person, one on one, on a video call, whatever, I can share everything with you, no problem. Also, certain diseases, certain things like yeah, I will not dive into specific diseases, but for a lot of diseases, there are already medicine that are not legalized, and is a lot of misinformation about. So you will not be capable of using that cure because the problem generates too much income. Okay. Also, if you're now living the life you don't want to live, you experience negative emotions, you're not creating the results you want to create. The real problem is you are consuming things that are legal and socially accepted to feel happiness, like alcohol or cigarettes or these kinds of things, which are not helping you control your routines, creating your inner image, and becoming independent, and reaching your goals, because they make less connections in your brain. They numb you. They make you disconnected from your intuition, and therefore you keep yourself stuck in the influence of the environment. Okay, and you actually want to start using stuff that make more connections in your mind, that evolve your perspective, that makes you aware of the invisible energy around you and how it affects your thinking, actions, and results. Okay, you want to evolve, and you can only do that by using the right supplements, by using the right things. And that's the real game of life. It's not chasing these external things or chasing this diploma or whatever. It's like you do it by evolving your layers of perspective, by creating this inner image of how you want life to be, and then building these habits on this inner image. And you can only do that by protecting your energy from these people who are vibrating their belief systems on you. That's the real game of life. And you can only become aware of this depth of reality by using the right stuff, by using the right medicine. Again, if you want to know what, click link below. get in contact with me and I will share everything with you. So the power is within. If you become aware of the things you should take and you should not take. Okay. So also, just to give a little bit of story how I started this like biohacking journey, because it is biohacking. You become aware, okay, these things I need to take, these things I don't need to take, and therefore my thinking, actions, and result become more effective. If you look at all the entrepreneurs that reached a high level, all biohackers. Okay, they're all using different things that makes them more effective in the things they are doing. Okay, so just to dive a little bit deeper in my personal story to explain how I got here. So when I was younger, I was feeling very depressed, not living the life I want to live, and actually I had a lot of physical pain. And I went to a lot of doctors, a lot of alternative healers, and they all actually made things worse to a certain degree. They did not help me, and mentally it made things worse. And some people gave me stuff like doctors and things, and especially doctors made things worse, giving me things that were not beneficial and made my body worse. So doctors really build bad karma by trying to treat me because they made things worse. Okay, and if you're a doctor, just so you know, if you are not giving the right stuff to your clients, uh, you're making things worse. You are building bad karma, just so you know. Okay, even if it's unconscious. If you understand, oh wait, the things I'm learning from healthcare school is not healing people, and it's actually making things worse by giving antibiotics, you are building bad karma. You are part of the problem, just so you know. Okay. So I also went to alternative healers. Many of them helped me, like gave me certain pieces of the puzzle so I connect the bigger picture, but none of them were capable of understanding the full situation. I had to go to a lot of alternative healers to create a bigger picture of the situation. And then how I healed my problem was by doing a lot of research. It was like a full-time job. Uh, um, Doing different cleanses, removing a lot of parasites, and then using different things, like a lot of different things that were labeled not for human consumption, and only those things were capable of healing me after trying all the stuff that's legal, that were given by professionals, that where I put my trust in. Okay, all the professionals and the things they gave me made things worse, gave me more pain in my body. And then after doing my own research, taking my own actions for longer periods, by changing my routines, by creating awareness, by spending a lot of money to try to heal me, to buy and try different stuff. After years doing that, I found different things not for human consumption that were labeled as not tested enough, that were labeled as, not safe. Those things helped me. And I had to do it all by myself. And if I would be stuck supporting a family, if I would be stuck going to a job, paying rent, all that kind of stuff, if I would be stuck in that situation at that time, I maybe wouldn't be alive because I had so much pain on a daily basis. Okay. I had so much pain. And only by taking my own actions, losing my respect for the doctors, losing my trust in the doctors because they weren't capable of healing me, starting to believe myself, I started to use different things for my mind and body to heal myself, but also to evolve my awareness so I could create freedom for myself. Now I've been living as a digital nomad for the last 5 years, all because I started to focus on taking the right stuff and stop using the wrong stuff. Okay? Biohacking, evolving my mind and body to the next level. And that's real powerful. Okay? Start being identified with the labels that are forced upon you by society. For example, the word drugs. Okay, so drugs are used for 1,000 different substances, and you have like you have different categories. For example, okay, so you have the party stuff, but you have also the stuff that's given by doctors, but you also have the healing medicinal stuff from nature. So if you label everything, you have a wrong idea of the situation, okay? And only when you start using the things that allows you to make more connections in the brain, that increases your immune system, that makes your thinking more effective, that's the only way how you evolve and get to your next level of evolution and create the freedom you're looking for. So I really hope this video helps you. If you need more information, click the link below. I can help you with everything. And yeah, thanks for watching. Click subscribe, like, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.